What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Pokemon Duel video. Today, we're going to be trying out a Fire-type team in the Water Gym Cup. Now, I'm not asking for too much here because this is a pretty interesting team, and it does work in a way that a lot of people probably don't understand, just because it's so interesting in the way that all the Pokemon interact, and then the way that you're going for the win is through a weight loss because of the Flame Energy Plate. Now, we're going to be trying for that. Obviously, it's not consistent. It's not something that you can replicate on a regular basis, but we might just be able to make it happen for this video. And if we can, I mean, it's a challenge video anyways, so if we lose the challenge, it's really not that big of a deal. Let's get right into it. So 5 of the 6 Pokemon on this team can actually burn opposing Pokemon, and the other Pokemon is because you're suiciding your Flareons relatively often. So you're going to want to get them back as soon as possible, so you throw Ho-Oh out and just have it get knocked out so you can burn the rest of the Pokemon. Basically, you're just trying to burn everything and then use up all of the plates in your opponent's team and then give them a weight loss. That's the whole thing. So we're going to be trying for that. Obviously, not all of our Pokemon are great. The Flareons in particular are pretty mediocre as far as runners are concerned. Delphox isn't too good either, but it does have a very, very niche but fantastic use. We'll talk about that if it ever comes to that position. Moltres is a fantastic Pokemon, and Heatran is pretty good, definitely has its uses as well. So basically, I mean, half the team is just somewhat mediocre just to try to make the team happen, make the game plan happen, win the game like you want to. And half the team is just sort of, I mean, there because it's awesome. You know, there because you want the package. Like... That's basically how it goes. So we're going to see Magikarp come out. Now, I kind of want to throw out Delphox, just because that has a good chance of just being able to push it back. And ideally, we will not proc that Magikarp for a little while anyways. So maybe an advance would be fine here. I'm not really that upset if he doesn't advance and just put something out. But I would prefer an advance for Magikarp right now. But I doubt that's going to happen. No one does that earlier on in the game. So we're going to see Ivysaur come out. That's Evo Ivysaur, 60, 80, and a Sleep Powder. That's actually pretty powerful. We're going to send in Moltres against that. Now, our Moltres is level 1, unfortunately. I don't have enough cubes, or rare metals, rather, to go around and power up everything that I want to power up. So, unfortunately, that's how it's got to go. Now, we're going to throw out Flareon against this Torterra. Hopefully, we can get Torterra to roll into an Earthquake and knock out a couple of his own Pokemon. That would be great. We want 2 Pokemon on the bench so we can burn the rest of them, basically, is what this comes down to. So we're going to see the attack go off right now. It's going to be Dodge versus a Dodge. Now, I might back up Flareon afterwards. We're going to run Flareon up the right side right now, though. Fingers crossed we get an attack from Palkia. That would be pretty much ideal. Now, do you have multiple mobility plates? A Switch and a Hurdle Jump. Now, Pokemon Switch will probably be to put Torterra on the goal. Most likely anyways. Possibly Venusaur as well. That could also happen. Focus Energy into a Flamethrower into a Grass Whistle, unfortunately. We're going to put Heatran out there, I think. No, we're going to put Ho-Oh out there. Why not? We'll save Heatran, see if we can make some fun stuff happen with him. But... I mean, I don't know. We need the Pokemon Switch to go down, and we need the aggressive Hurdle Jump to go down. I almost said Hurdle Switch. That would have made no sense at all. But yeah, this could actually work out, guys. We might be able to make this one happen. I'm not sure. Now, Flame Energy I need to look at, actually, real quick after this. But this is going to be a Flamethrower into a Grass Whistle, so obviously we're just going to wake Flareon right back up again. Ideally, we'd see a knockout happen on the left side Flareon. I mean, the right side would be okay, too, but the left side would be just ideal. Now, Grass Whistle again going down, unfortunately. Good grief. This is ridiculous. I need to check out Flame Energy. I haven't looked into it too much. Can't be frozen or burned, so still fall asleep, unfortunately. But that's fine. That's fine. Being frozen and burned kind of sucks, too. It's not going to come into play in this match, but it might in the future. Flamethrower versus Dodge, and that's going to be a neutral. We'll put Heatran in a place where he can reach either side, really. In a couple turns anyways. Obviously, we'll have our left side taken over if something happens to it, but, you know, it's not a big deal, honestly. Kind of want a double chance attack. I'm going to double chance to try to knock out this Ivysaur. I do not want that thing to evolve. That is not something we want at all. And advancing right now isn't a bad plan, bad place to be anyways. I just started, like... Couldn't even get the words in my mouth. That's not good. That's a Sleep Powder. That's about as terrible as it could possibly be right now. I'm not happy about that at all. We don't have anything that has proper access to that. We're going to have to backtrack with Flareon if he doesn't advance before we can do anything out of it. I mean, that's really bad. That is really bad. I'm really not okay with how that just went. I can't believe we just double chanced and lost. Like, really? You know, just really? I guess we need to lock down that left side or the right side. Either way, I guess we'll backtrack with Ho-Oh. It's a bad choice because Moltres is going to get knocked out and we're going to be down a Pokemon. But it's a good choice because if he decides to advance with Ivysaur and oversees the fact that he could... No, never mind. I was getting that all wishful thinking and all that going on right there. We'll attack Torterra. I'm going to knock out Flareon on purpose right now. And we're burning it, and an Earthquake's going down. Nothing in range. Do we get any knockouts? I'm actually curious here. I don't think so. A burn did go down on Torterra, though, so that's fantastic for us. We're trying to burn everything. Everything's got to go. Every single thing. I would love for Ho-Oh to get knocked out right now. That would be awesome, but I do not want to lose Ho-Oh to that Ivysaur. That could be pretty scary, so... We're going to see the left side lock down there. I'm going to allow... We'll do this. We'll back up on that entry point. I don't want to have to do that, but I don't want to lock it down and get surround killed with Flareon. I want Flareon to get knocked out, and nothing else can happen, you know? That's actually going to be dodge versus a miss. So just basically an open turn there. Move Delphox into a position to protect the right side of our board. This is a little dodgy, guys, because if both sides get locked down, we're not in a great spot. Gonna see an attack go off on Flareon. That's interesting. Dodge versus a splash. Not quite what they were looking for, I don't think. We're gonna attack. We're gonna attack Magikarp with Delphox. Unfortunately, right now, that's going to knock him out. We were actually looking for just a purple there, just to move him back, get him out of the way a little bit, put him 3 away, so we had to waste another turn. But Gyarados is a little scary because Storm would not do us well right now. That is for sure. That definitely could happen right now as well. I mean, that's not out of the realm of possibility. Oh my god. We're going to have to give up our entry point or that Storm is just going to kill us. When it probably comes off. I mean, let's be real. That's a 1 in 2 shot right there. It will most likely go off. Yeah, okay, that's a dodge, but that, I like... works for me. What do we want to do right now? What do we want to do right now? I think we want to move Flareon off of our entry point. That's a terrible move. I know. You guys, I know. I feel it right now. I feel the comments pouring in. I know it's a bad move, but I have to forfeit it so we don't get screwed over by the Storm. And if the Storm does go off, then Leafeon's also out of the picture somewhat. We can burn him with our Flareon. So it's not all bad here, okay? It's not all bad. That's going to be a Flame Kinesis. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. We're going to throw him right over there. And then we're going to go after this Leafeon right now. That would be the ideal situation. But yeah, we've got 1 out of... I guess right now it's 6, but it should be out of 4 in the future. We can make this happen. Oh my god, the attack going off from Bulbasaur. From Ivysaur. This is terrifying. It's going to be neutral, though, so it's all good. It's all good, guys. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry your little heads. It's all good. It's going to be a knockout on Leafeon. That's fantastic, bringing the total count of Pokemon we need to have burned down yet again. Very happy how that's going. We've got a Gold Block still. We've got our Flame Energy. We only used double chance for utility to try to knock out a Pokemon. Unfortunately, that one didn't work out, but if it did, it would have been great. It would have been great. Ho-Oh going to get attacked, and we're going to knock out, hopefully we'll knock out Greninja right now since we rolled 100. Do not. Okay. I was going to say, you better not go off on me right now. Like, I lost one last turn because of that as well. That was not fun. So that's going to be a knockout there. We're actually going to advance right now, given the opportunity, since both of our entry points are open. If something does get knocked out, it's not that huge of a deal, and we can advance and challenge the game with Delphox right now. I'd say all considered, things are going pretty well right now, guys. I gotta say. Let's go get ready to surround kill Ivysaur because I'd rather have Leafeon on board to be real with you guys, I do not like that Ivysaur's potential. That thing could be real scary if it does knock out our Heatran, and I do not want to deal with that in the slightest. X attack going down right now. I need that Pokemon switch to go down, though. That's going to be a Magma Slide. Awesome stuff. We are not actually going to surround kill him. We're just going to let this thing go. Just let him go. It doesn't even matter. It's all good. Don't even worry about it. We're going to Suicide a Flareon and get our Moltres back, hopefully, right now. Storm going down. That's actually really bad. That's actually really bad. You're going to lock down the game right now, aren't you? You're going to move to the right side and challenge the entry point with one of those two Pokemon. It could be a Gyarados or it could be a Palkia. Either one. Either way. I'm not too happy about it. So let's go ahead and start out by throwing... we'll throw Delphox down there. How about that? Does that work out for you guys? I think that's an okay move. Please attack. Please. Please. I need you to attack. I need you to attack. I need it. Or you could move in right now. You can move in that spot right there with Gyarados. Move in right there and don't attack. Do it. Do it. I'll give it up. I will. I would much rather have Leafeon on board. Do not attack, please. Oh, you're going for the Storm. Yeah, that opening that up might not have been the best idea, especially now that we're going to lose the match over it. So, all right. What's our game plan here? What can we do? I think we lose, basically. I think we basically just lose here. But if we can move them 3 away, we can at least make the game go longer. So either way, I think we basically lose, but we can roll a purple. I mean, we got like a 1 in 4 shot here, okay? We got like a 1 in 4, and we are actually going to roll that. That's awesome. So we'll just back that up right there. Back the truck up. Let's do that. And let's see. Probably going to be a lockdown from the right side. Kind of figured as much. Would only make sense. Probably advance from Gyarados right now would make sense. An attack from Gyarados? Probably not. Probably not going to risk it. You shouldn't risk it. You just make me attack. I could knock myself out and everything. What exactly are you doing? Why are we waiting? Oh, no, yeah, you're gonna leave that there. Okay, so that's fine. We'll go ahead and try to put him behind Ivysaur right now. That's actually going to happen again for us, which is fantastic. We can't put him behind Ivysaur. What am I even talking about? We'll put him behind Palkia, which is what we really need to do. We need to get rid of that Palkia. This thing needs to go fast. We do have 71 v 70, so we got an okay shot at it. It's not too awful. That is pretty terrible. We were almost there, too. We were almost there. Obviously, the hurdle jump and the Pokemon switch still needed to be used for Flame Energy to actually work out for us. But I don't know. I mean, we had 3 out of 4. And the other 2 were on the PC there in the PC. So, kind of sucks. But you know what? I moved into a bad storm. I think that was the main reason I lost there, was I made the mistake of moving into a really, really... well, good storm for our opponent, bad storm for us. So probably where I went wrong there was just getting out of the way. So the optimal storm play basically was there. 2 Pokemon down. So we're just going to jump into another match, guys. And we'll see if we can make this happen in the second one. Because I really, really want to try this out and make it happen in some mode somewhere. Where it's like an actual serious match and I'm going up against a real opponent, you know? Obviously I can do it if we're just trying to prove that it can happen, because we know it can happen. It's been done before. But I want to Flame Energy weight loss someone. That would just be like the highlight of my Pokemon Duel YouTubing career, you know? That would be just so fantastic. This is a bit of an interesting deck. Sceptile, obviously. Great. Leafeon, great. Phantump, a little bit less great, but okay. Deoxys, attack form. That's odd. Palkia, great. Obviously fantastic in this event. And Flygon, I kind of get it, I guess. I mean, it's got an okay spinner and everything. 3-star Flyaway. Draco Meteor is pretty decent, too. So I kind of get it. Kind of do. Go ahead and put Delphox there. Go ahead and put out our Delphox against that ugly little Eevee evolution, you know? Now, Flygon, do we want to put anything in there? 61 versus... Let's put Heatran out there. I like that matchup. That's a good matchup, I think. I have to say, I like the matchup. I really do. Advance from Deoxys' attack form. Now, we kind of want to Suicide a Flareon into Deoxys' attack form, but it has to be on his turn. Because otherwise, we're going to be at a loss when he advances. You know? That would be terrible. We'll put Moltres down to challenge the Phantom. Maybe not the best challenge, considering the matchups and everything, but I don't really have anything that does better. We'll put Ho-Oh behind the first one there. Obviously, we're going to see him just fly right over. He's going to fly right over, guys. Just watch this happen. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Knew it was going to happen. Mile away, guys. Mile away. But you're not even challenging the game. So, I mean, you can just go for it. That's fine by me, but I'll just start advancing with Moltres. Obviously, Surround Kill is going to happen right now. If it doesn't, this doesn't make any sense at all. What are you doing? Okay. Okay, I can do that. That sounds good to me. I don't want to use up a gold block. Basically, that's why I didn't just set that up. And then let Moltres just move back there. That would have just... I don't think that would have been a great idea. I don't want to use up a gold block if I don't have to. With this team, it's sort of crucial that you keep all your options open. So, those are my thoughts. Will we see an advance from Phantom at any point? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Do I want to attack this Palkia? Probably not. Probably a pretty bad idea. We're going to Suicide into a Deoxys right now, actually. I know I said I didn't want to do that. Wow. Dimensional Slip. Well, I wish we would respin right now. I know I said I didn't want to do that. The thing is that now he's sort of blocked off from being effective if we actually do lose our Flareon, which is the goal right now, you know? Like, it's not too huge of a deal. Ooh, do I advance? I've got to get Moltres out of here, you know? Let's attack. Let's attack and see if we can't make this happen right now. That's going to not be at all what we were looking for, and we're going to get Surround killed, which sucks. Sucks real bad. So what we're going to do right now, I just had to go for it, right? I advanced all the way down the lane, and yeah. So Surround kill happening now, I'd imagine. And then we're going to Suicide Flareon, and then we're going to Suicide Ho-Oh to get back our Moltres and our Flareon. It's going to be great, guys. So let's see if we can't make that happen right now. Again, a dodge into a Dimensional Slip. What's going on here? Could we not do that again, please? Could that just not happen again? I would greatly appreciate that. That would be awesome. This deck is fun, though, I have to say. It's weird playing Cycle decks because you usually don't play the way that you play when you're playing a Cycle deck. Dimensional Slip into a Flamethrower. Obviously, you're going to respin me, and obviously, I'm going to respin into a dodge because that's just how it goes. Or a miss. I mean, that works for me, too. I'm good with that. I'm very good with that. That is awesome. Go ahead, advance with the Phantom. You're not going to advance with the Phantom. What the heck? What the heck, man? Okay, Flamethrower. We're good with that. Go ahead and get burned. Burn, baby, burn. How much utility you got? Hurdle Jump and Pokemon Switch. Not good. Not happy about that one. Let's just advance. Let's just advance. We'll just give up our left side. It doesn't even matter anymore. We can knock him out. Okay, we're not knocking him. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. We're gonna lose our Ho-Oh right now. Not that big of a deal. Definitely what I was aiming for, to be completely honest right now. I kind of need to knock out two of my opponent's Pokemon, though. Probably going to end up being Leafeon and Phantom. Possibly also Deoxys. I don't know. We'll see how this one goes. Burn can also go a long way, so we'll see. But we're going to see an advance very, very obviously right now. I should not have done that. That was a terrible decision. What did I do? Oh, no. We just lost the match over this. You attack and win with Sceptile. God, that was such a bad move. What was I thinking? What was I thinking, guys? There was no reach there. There was no reach. Why did I do that? Oh my God. Dodge for me, please. Dodge for me, please. Oh, focus energy into a dodge. Beautiful stuff. Go ahead and spin again. Do what you're gonna do. Do what you're gonna do, my friend. Do what you're gonna do. It doesn't even matter. Stealth it into a dodge. Neutral, baby. Okay. Move on out our second Suicide Flareon. And then we'll move out Moltres. Just because Moltres is probably a better threat to follow that up with than Flareon. So we'll probably actually fly or soar over Flareon if our one Flareon on the goal right now gets knocked out. Now, if we get things broken through right now, oh, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. This sucks. Okay, attack going off on... Oh, no. No attacks going off. I'll actually move back there. That works for me. Probably going to see an attack off on Flareon at some point in the near future. That would be great if we could just see something happen. If you could just do something, please. Just something. Oh my gosh. You saw our game plan. That's the only explanation. Only explanation. Saw the game plan. Well, I can't say that that's happened to me before. Why don't I quit while I'm ahead? Why don't we just forfeit and quit while I'm ahead? No. I think what we're going to end up doing here... Advance with Heatran. Do we double chance the Heatran? That's the thing. I am going to double chance it, actually, because I do not want to risk it getting knocked out by a physical if we roll into that. We're going to roll into a Magma Slide. So I'm going to go neither. He's going to make me respin. I'm going to respin again. So we've got an okay shot at rolling back into Magma Slide right now. Preferably a Dimensional Slip would have went off. That's not how it's going. So Magma Slide it is. We'll take the burn. Thank you very much. Very much appreciate that. Thank you, game. Thank you, thank you. Awesome deal there. Now, we'll send him right over there on that entry point. Because that means he can't reach anything. And he's going to put Flygon right here. Shouldn't have done that. That was dumb. Why did I do that? That was a bad position. That was a bad position. God, I'm making so many mistakes. I haven't played this team before, okay, guys? Just so you're 100% aware. Fly away going down. That's actually great for us because it means that nothing can actually defend the goal fully. And since you don't have anything that can bring it back there, any goal blocks or anything like that, no hurdle jumps going on there, nothing to properly defend with. Can we make this happen with Heatran right now? We'll have to roll successfully one more time, guys. Just one more time. No, that's so... Oh, God. X attack going off. We're going to see the Palkia attack. Can we burn him? Can we burn him, please? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to take this home right now. So, second game worked out very well. Very well. We got 4 burns. Pokemon Switch and Hurdle Jump still not used. I have to say, people are probably a little more aware of this strategy than I thought they were. But yeah, guys, that actually went really, really well. Definitely a very interesting deck and something that works out somewhat well if you can make it work out for you. The quality of the figures really isn't there yet. Now, if we do get future Fire-type figures that are really, really good, obviously in the same vein as Heatran and Moltres, then maybe this deck will be a little bit better. Delphox is also very interesting, and when we do get back the EX Plate Recycle, this could actually be a very viable strategy. So we're going to be trying that out in the future, obviously, when we get that back, because that's an old plate. An EX Plate came out in Japan before we even had any access to the game. So I'm actually pretty excited for the re-release of that plate, because it has a lot of very fun strategies that come with it. So we'll try that out in the future, guys. But I'd say it's 1-1. We'll call it even. We'll call it even. I'm not going to call this challenge a success because we did not go positive. But we did win 1 match. So I'd say it's an even day. It's an even day. We're good. But yeah, guys, hope you have a fantastic day. Hope to see you back here for the next video very, very shortly. And until then...